Olivia Hinebaugh is a mom to 2 young children. When she's not changing diapers and conquering phobias, she can be found on her laptop writing parenting articles and young adult novels. Her 5-year plan involves publishing her books, taking the kids to the zoo solo, and maybe having a clean house. But the clean house can definitely wait. Olivia's piece is about agoraphobia, an intense fear and anxiety of any place or situation where escape might be difficult, leading to avoidance of such situations. Agoraphobia affects 1 in 100 people. Olivia will read her essay, My Life Shrinking Problem.
My entire world shrank when I was 23. And yes, I realize putting it this way makes it sound like something out of Alice in Wonderland, but actually, jumping down the rabbit hole is exactly what it felt like. My world first shrank after a nasty bout of the stomach bug. The overwhelming thought I had after its violent onset was to thank the stars I had been at home when it hit. That was the seed of my disordered thinking, the core of my life-altering trip down the rabbit hole. A month later, on the trolley, I started coming down with a stomach bug again, or so I thought. No, I didn't actually throw up, or soil myself, or pass out, but I was about to, any second. I was shaking, I was lightheaded, I was extremely nauseous. My bowels were spasming in the exact way they had when I was sick. I was frantic, terrified, confused, and 100% convinced that I was unsafe and something terrible was happening to me. When I tried to recall it later, I didn't have the right words to describe it. Now I know the right term is panic attack. It was traumatic, even though nothing bad had actually happened to me. I would do anything to avoid that feeling in the future. But it was basically impossible to avoid, although I tried. I pulled the edges of my life in, shrinking it, compressing it, trying to define my safe zone and stay within it. My transformation from well-adjusted person to almost complete shut-in took no more than a month. This is what I mean when I say my life shrank. I have a visual that goes along with this idea. So, a healthy individual has the zone in which she lives most of her life. Picture a map. In the center is her house, and over here, maybe 40 minutes away, is her work. And this whole surrounding area is super familiar and sunshiny. And outside this large safe zone is maybe just a bit foggier for this person because she doesn't know every road or landmark. I visualize that as being out of focus, but still perfectly well lit and safe. The whole globe could be like this for a healthy person. She doesn't think twice about driving 40 minutes each way to work. She doesn't check her smartphone every couple minutes to make sure there's no traffic. She doesn't pray and invoke strange rituals to keep the light green so she doesn't have to stop trapped in between cars, unable to leave. But I did all these things. Let me paint a picture of my comfort zone as a sufferer of panic disorder with agoraphobia, which is the real name of my obsessions and pain and life-shrinking problem. So here's my house. 10 minutes away is my job. Except we have to zoom in, way in. For now, let's just focus on the house. The bathroom is on the top floor, and as I'm sure you know, the stomach bug can hit at any minute, so it's best to stay close to the bathroom. In fact, you should maybe not get too comfortable under your covers in case you need to jump out of bed. So this is my safe zone. The space between my bed and my toilet. That was it. And that's not even safe because I still had panic attacks. My safe zone didn't look like a well-adjusted person's either. Outside my shrunken world of my house, it's black. Beyond the 10-minute drive to work, it's shrouded in fog. And there were rules I lived by to cope. Don't go out alone. Never again on public transportation that's completely unsafe. Nowhere I'd have to wait in line. Stay near the bathroom. Don't go where there was only a one-seater bathroom in case someone else monopolizes it. When forced to travel by car, keep the air conditioning on high or the window down to keep from passing out. Go to the bathroom before you leave the house. Empty both bladder and bowels. It's absolutely crucial that this be the last thing you do before you leave. If you have a long car trip, fast for hours on end beforehand so there's no food in your digestive tract. Ditto on the water. My bathroom trips became increasingly compulsive. I would run up and down the stairs of my house multiple times at the mere mention of needing to leave. This was my shrunken life. It was excruciating, it was unmanageable, it was the worst. My life now is mostly better. I still need a safe person to go new places with me. I still don't have fun in crowded places, but I can drive my kid to school. I can sit in a restaurant. I can be in the car. My life is about trying not to let my safe zone shrink. It's about not letting my fear control me. It's about teaching my kids to be brave and that it's okay to get help when you need it. It's about promising myself never to let it get that bad again. It's about enjoying the things that I enjoy and bearing the things that I don't. It's about sharing my struggles. It's about being brave.